I told you I was gonna end on fun. I am a cat girl of my word. Because yes, chat, we are going to end on Scott shooting up Harbor Freight gun safes. This should be good. We have no time to waste. Let's get to it. What is T-Rex doing? What are you doing, T-Rex? No, this is a new one, Grindhouse. What? Okay, is this a new thing with Scott? I don't remember the T-Rex face-pieing him all the time. We saw it the last time, and now, is this a new thing with the T-Rex character? That every time Rex shows up, he'd face-pie Scott? It is a new thing. Okay, I was gonna say, this is new. He's done it twice now, so this must be the new bit. Yes, Revan. You think so, Andrea? Maybe. Or it could just be a running joke.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, there's this magical store called Harbor Freight. And Harbor Freight is known for having just about every tool you can think of at a very affordable price. Now, sometimes it's really good stuff, and sometimes it's not so good, but they do have just about everything you can imagine. And every time I walk inside that store, immediately they have these setting up front. Gun safes. Go ahead and get used to this sound. You're gonna hear it all day because it came a flood last night and this place is nothing but a mud pit now. Today I have 4 Harbor Freight gun safes ranging from cheapest to the most expensive. So starting at the bottom of the totem pole, we have a Harbor Freight suitcase safe that's around like $30, $40. And I've got this little...
Wait. I'm sorry, a suitcase safe for $30 or $40? Chat, am I crazy or does that sound abnormally cheap? For a safe. Okay, Sandrago. See you later. Okay, yeah, I'm Sandrago. I get it. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for the raid. Is it made? I don't think it's made out of plastic. It's marketed as a travel safe. Yeah, well, they say it is a suitcase safe. Like, from the look of it, I think it's on its side. This had the look of, like, a fire safe. That's kind of the feeling I got. Like, I think it's on its side. It may have some depth to it. It felt like this is a fire safe, but maybe when he turns
Ember, get in that mud and fight Scott.
No! You just want Scott to pin me, don't you, chat? You just want to see me get pinned by Scott, don't you? The man is married. Okay. Stop trying to put him in a compromising position. Seb? Really?
Bolt right here, that's around $60, I think. Then you have the actual gun locker around $199, and then you've got this big old safe right here, which is for 22 guns, and I believe this is around the $500, $600 range.
All of these sound really cheap. Sound link for what, Andrea? What did you find a link for what? Oh! Oh, is this it? Okay, so it's a waterproof and fireproof safe. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay, that's exactly what I thought it was. That's this. Yeah, this top one here. This is a fire safe. And like those $30 just sounds really cheap for a fire safe. That sounds really cheap. And when he was smacking these, they didn't sound sturdy. So I'm wondering how well these are gonna hold up. This one I think will probably hold up decently well. I wonder how much they're gonna hold up. It performs as well as you think. Ah, okay. But yeah, when you smack this one, it didn't sound very.
But with my membership card, I got it for a little bit over $400. Now that sounds pretty good for your wallet, but how good are these things at actually protecting your valuables? Well, today we're going to find out, because I'm going to torture test each and every single one of them. So we're going to start out with the suitcase safe. This thing claims to be waterproof. Well, let's find out. I'm going to open it up, put my valuables in here, which consists of 3 fudge rounds, which that means
fudge rounds. Okay. Okay, it is waterproof and fire rated.
Not be valuable to you, but I absolutely love fudge rounds, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and eat one now. We'll put 2 in there.
Okay, it's rated water safe, but I don't think it's rated for submersible water. That's the thing. I don't think it's submersible rated.
Oh, it's floating. Well, that's nice. That's actually a good sign.
Okay, maybe it is. I guess it's just gonna sit there
and marinate for a while, and we'll come back to it. Okay.
You see, it floats. It floats, chat. But don't worry, chat. You'll float too.
Up next is the gun locker, and this thing is
okay. It's not that it's light. It's not that it's light, it is airtight. The fact that it floats means that it's airtight. That's why it's floating. Don't forget, it's also hollow on the inside, so you have an air pocket. And so that's why it's not sinking. And when he closed it and sealed it, it means it's airtight. That's why it was floating. Or at least it's supposed to be airtight. What? Talking about Scott, what are you talking about? What? Okay, no, I wasn't talking about the lightness. I was talking about the fire safe floating. Yeah, this one, I think as people are talking about, it's a locker, it's not like a gun safe. They're being advertised as a gun safe,
we'll come back to it. Okay.
And that's a locker.
Up next is the gun locker, and this thing is, well, it's kind of thin. As you can see
very
here,
thin.
That door is not very thick, and pretty much the only thing holding it closed is this little rod right here.
Yeah, that's gonna...
Naturally, the first thing that I find myself wanting to do to this thing is just smack it with a sledgehammer.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Yeah. She done. She done. I think he was able to break into it.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this Harbor Freight gun locker is not Neanderthal proof.
This is like, yeah, somebody said, and like you said, Nick, and I think someone else might have said it too. Yeah, this is a school locker. This is the cheap aluminum school lockers that you would see in literally any school. No, Baby Davis, I think it is a fair test, because if someone, if someone else had a sledgehammer, they'd probably do the same thing. These would be very easy to bust into. Something like this, like, yeah, Zed, you're right. This is something it is better than nothing. This is basically designed to basically somewhere for you to store your firearms in, probably your long guns, and prevent immediate unauthorized access. So if someone was to like come into the house and they're trying to grab stuff quick and get out, they probably would not be able to get into this gun locker all that fast, and it would keep your firearms safe if they're trying to do a quick smash and grab. Or it's preventing like if you have a household with children, this would keep the children from getting your firearms. That's about it. That's it. It's just something to keep it out of like small grubby hands. Yeah, but if they're trying to be quick about it, they're not gonna hold. So the whole thing. It's because it's big and awkward.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't even have to take the door off.
It's a question of if you can, Revan.
Get out all your goodies, you know? I'm not very impressed with that one. How about this little guy up here? Oh.
Stop! He's already dead.
Today is a little much. Let's
Poor Scott.
Let's get this little guy.
That one actually might be a little tough. Yeah. That one actually might be kind of tough.
A little more stout than the gun locker. Even though it was cheaper, it's a little more sturdy, I think. So let's open it up here. 1, 5, 9, 8. So you can see the little door on it.
Yeah,
is actually pretty thick. It's pretty thick stuff.
These kind of I've seen these lockers. I've seen these lockers before. They're these little safes. These are actually, for the average person, are pretty decent. You know, the door is very thick. It has some very thick bolts on it. And the sides are decently thick. This is a nice little home safe. That to keep your valuables safe. It's like a hotel safe. Okay, Leo, have a good night. This is, if you want to get in this, you need to do some work. You would need to do some work to get into this thing.
But this isn't very thick. And back here, it's not very thick either.
I was bringing out the Gallagher hammer.
You know what? My plan is to smash through the door. Let's go ahead and just give it one right on top.
It held up pretty well.
Okay, well, we knocked off our little cover there.
But that's normal.
Supposed to cover up your little key thing.
Yeah, that's normal.
But I want to hit the door. I think.
These usually weigh, I want to say, between 15 to 20 pounds. I think these little safes weigh somewhere between 15 to 20 pounds by themselves. I could be wrong, but I think that's about what it is.
The weak point, just smashing right through there.
Don't worry, Dwayne. I'm gonna call it. Emma!
Oh! Okay, we've broke the lock at this point. That's definitely not good.
Oh.
All right, that door is starting to give.
Evan.
But I think I have too much surface area with this sledge. I need more of a point. So this is a 20-pound sledgehammer. Let's see how that does.
Oh boy. God.
Oh, it's going.
Well.
So this right here is pretty darn broke. Let's see if we can shimmy it out of there.
That left a dent.
Mm.
Oof. not that great of quality, is it, Chad?
Oh.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm
What?
pretty sure this thing is full of mud. Look at this.
What?
I think.
Did he
Yeah.
blow?
I think that.
Chat, he blew the ass out. No, that's the back. He blew his back out. Chat. That's one way to blow a back out. We all know that Scott knows how to blow a back out, chat. We all know that he can do it with style. Worth it.
I'm pretty sure that the back caved in. Oh, yeah. Yep, looks like we also smashed the back. So maybe I was wrong. Looks like these welds broke
You know it, Dwayne.
before the door broke. Actually, this entire little safe is split. Look at that.
Oh,
Split the
wow.
whole thing. There we go. Getting some of that mud moving. Come on, get out of there.
Yeah, the terrible welds.
Okay, well, this test probably would have been better if I did it on concrete.
Wow, it's good gone.
Let's see what happens now. There we
He
go.
pounded that mud in the
Look at that.
backside.
Cat, I think he meant he pounded in the mud in the backside. Don't you? Sin.
There's the whole back end coming out of this thing. So, looks like hitting the back of that safe with a sledgehammer was better than actually hitting the front. That was the weak point. Scott 2,
Sin.
Harbor Freight gun safes 0.
Right, Hess, you want to put me in a jail cell? Are you sure about that? Yeah. I can go crawl into a cell if that's what you really want.
Okie dokie, I think it's about time we check in on our waterproof
Aw.
suitcase safe. Looks like it's still just
Oh, it's still
floating over
floating. Nice.
here. It has not sank. So that, oh, oops, oop.
Thank you, Falcon, for the tier 1 track. Thank you. Oh, Shadows, if you can't figure that out by now, you're just gonna have to learn. Okay, let's see how the fire safe. Now, I will say, in defense of this fire safe is not made to resist, like, sledgehammers. What the safe that he's about to withdraw from his river here is not designed to be impact resistant. This safe is designed basically for important documents or jewelry or something, and it's designed to basically keep your valuables safe in the event of a fire or flood. This is not, by default, it's not really designed as like a theft deterrent, so to speak. It also can double as that, but it is a fire/flood protective device first and foremost.
There we go. Moment of truth. Let's see if I got some soggy fudge rounds. Would you
Dry as a
look at
bone.
that?
Not bad.
Well, it's actually waterproof. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad too, because that first fudge round was not enough. It is indeed waterproof, but now let's see how hard it will be to break into this thing.
Good question.
I feel
And
like
Vigilante
I just throw
Surfers,
this
thank
thing
you
on
for the
ground really
follow.
hard. It should break it open. It didn't. I'm kind of
Wow.
surprised. That lock is awfully flimsy. Will you shut up? I am filming.
Oh,
Well, alrighty then.
so wasn't
I
busted.
guess I'll just hit it
Oh,
with
they're
old
okay,
reliable
Rex. They're
here.
okay. Me too, Zeb. I thought this. Hang on, I need to say that again. I was looking at you guys. Yes, Zeb, I thought he was going to maybe test how fireproof it was too. I did.
All
Wow.
right. That's pretty
But-
easy.
Again, I did say that these safes are not necessarily designed as a theft deterrent. They're designed as a fire and flood protection. They were not designed to be force resistant. It's a kind of sort of happy coincidence if they are resistant to force, but this is for, like I said, storing documents, maybe jewelry or something, and it's for in your home, and it's basically if you have a fire, if your house catches on fire or you get flooding, your precious valuables that you put in here will be safe. So that's the purpose of these safes. That's why it's called a fire safe, not a safe safe.
Oh, again, Harbor Freight safes, 0. Scott, 3. Okey-dokey, now time for the big guy. Now,
Oh,
I
boy.
will say that this one here does seem like it's going to be a little bit harder to get into than the others. But
That's it.
at the rate I'm going, feeling pretty good. Before we get started, let's open it up. See here, 159 pound. I'll go ahead and tell you that this one is not waterproof. It got left somewhere over there and some floodwaters got to it.
Oh no.
And as you can see,
Oh yeah. Not good.
that's pretty bad. That looks like my bed sheets after I eat Taco Bell. You can tell
Ah.
that this door is pretty thick.
Nasty.
You have several bolts here. I say
Okay.
first, let's take a few shots at this thing. I'm curious to see how
There
thick
we
that
go.
door actually is. So normally
Okay, you guys were wondering why is he not shooting them? It is time to bust out the big guns. Okay, Laura, have a good night.
I would start out with something small and then work my way up to something big, but I think today I'm going to go in reverse order.
Yeah,
so this
Cortanas, no
is
kidding.
a Barrett M82A1, and I'm loaded up with 10 rounds, 50 BMG, 660
rounds?
grain, full metal jackets.
Jesus.
But before I blast this thing,
And by the way, the punt gun would tear the ass out of this thing like no tomorrow. Okay, the punt gun would rip through this fucking thing. The 50 cal is probably gonna tear right through this thing. It's probably gonna cut through this safe like a hot knife through butter. Oh yeah, SMJs. Oh yeah.
if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, you better smash that subscribe button. Do it! That was a good hit.
Oh god. Wait, am I? Okay, yeah. What am I seeing over here? Chat, look at when he's shooting. Look at when he's shooting. Watch the puddle over here next to the safe. Watch this puddle. It could be That's an odd angle for it. That's an odd angle for shrapnel. Maybe? Okay, that last one we saw. That last shot, we saw some explosiveness here. Whether or not that's dirt or pieces of the safe, I don't know. It could be dirt from the berm. That could be what's in it, yeah. Dirt from the berm.
Okay. Let's go have a look, shall we? So it appears we have either some smoke or...
Oh, you couldn't see the safe? Damn it, was I blocking? Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I want you guys to be able to see the safe.
I was a... Do it! That was a good hit.
I know. I think that's all dust, not smoke.
Oh. Okay. Let's go have a look, shall we? So it appears we have either some smoke or heavy dust.
You are right.
Coming out from our safe.
Durhan, you're right. It could be smoke or it could be dust particles. To Crispy, thank you for the follow. It could be like particles of that door, of what that door is made from, that's like wafting through here.
That's smoke. As you can see right here, we have all of our hits in our door. Let's see if we went out the back. Yes. It appears that every single one of them made it through the back of the safe. Let's see if we can get it open.
Chat, you did it again. He blew the safes back out. He's just showcasing how skilled he is with this, chat. He's just showing how easily he can blow up back out.
What's wrong? Nope.
What?
Try one more time. I can
Did
hear
he
the click,
break the lock?
but it's not opening. Now there is a way to use a key. There we go.
Did he break the lock?
Right in there.
Hit the beam in the center?
I'm pretty sure this thing's on fire.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, all right. Now, it's locked up. So we have no choice but to break into this thing at this point. So now we're going to work our way backwards, and now we are going to hit it with a 12-gauge shotgun. This is my Spa's 12-gauge shotgun, one of my favorite shotguns, and I'm going to be loaded up with 5 rounds of 12-gauge. First, we're going to hit it with a door-breaching round. Then I will have 2 rounds of double-aught buck, and then I will have 2...
The door breach round, that might do something. Well, that's... He's got 2 rounds of each here. The door breach, double-aught buck, which the double-aught buck, I don't think is going to do anything. And then...
2 1-ounce slugs.
So yeah, so he's got door breaching rounds, buckshot, and slugs. The slugs, I think, might do something. The buckshot might not. The door breaching rounds, depending on how far away he fires from, the door breach rounds might not do anything either. Because these those door breaching rounds are designed to be used at point blank range. So unless he's going to walk up and point blank that, the door breach rounds are not going to do anything.
The bad part about the Spa's 12-gauge is loading it. Every time you load it, you got to push this little button right here.
Oh.
Door breaching round is first. Let's go ahead and switch to semi-auto. Buckshot. Slugs.
The slugs punched.
Let's go check that out. It appears the door breaching round
Yeah.
Actually just hit my keypad, blew through the back of it, but didn't really do a whole lot of damage.
Now, that's not a surprise.
And then we have a hit right here with a slug. And then we have a slug that hit right there, which
Through it. That's a penetration. That looks like penetration. That looks like he got inside.
pretty impressive. And then all of our buckshot.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Ace.
We made it through the back with anything.
No, it's not going to go through the back. No, that wouldn't have made it through the back.
So now there is a little dent right there.
That's
So
from the
maybe
slug.
that slug actually managed to make it to the back of the safe. So
Yep.
now moving down the totem pole.
Yeah, so the slug I expected to get through. The door breach rounds, actually did slightly more than I expected because, again, door breach rounds are point blank usage. They are not a distance show. They're specifically designed. Now, if he went up and point blank with that thing, that would have been a whole different story. The buckshot, no surprise. I did not expect the buckshot to get through. The slug, though, did a good job.
Pole, we have a 500 Magnum, my favorite handgun in the entire world. This is a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum with an 8 3/8 inch barrel, and I'm loaded up with some Underwood ammo, Kentucky Ballistics, 600 grain hard cast. Here we go.
Wait, what is a 600 grain hard cast? I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Is that just like a big solid? I don't know. I mean, it said it's Kentucky Ballistics, so I'm guessing it's something affiliated with him. But what is a hard cast? And range just a hole? Wolfie! Is it, yeah, okay, so it's a solid lead round? Okay. It's a hard cast bullet ring and 6 solid steel slug. With a jacket. Okay. Ooh, does he have good hits?
I think it felt that. I'm going to aim for the bottom so we don't have any trouble figuring out which holes are which. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that went through. Oh, yeah, baby. Yes.
How many rounds do I got left? Oh, I done shot them all.
Oh, poor Scott.
Let's go check it out, I guess. So it appears to me that the front door of this safe is not 500 Magnum proof. We definitely blew through that thing. Let's see if it went through the back.
Did it go through the back?
Oh, darn it. We almost made it through the back. Look at that.
Oh,
It
yeah.
moves the back pretty good. So now,
Chat. Those are some rather big gulges, aren't they? Do you like a big bulge, chat? Me? Average set average.
now for our last 5.
Well, you gonna hit me while I'm all helpless in the cage? Chat. You gonna hurt me when I'm all helpless in a cage? Huh? Would you rather be nice to me?
Back pretty good. So now for our last firearm today, we're going to hit the safe with 9mm, and I'm going to be using
What?
Ruger's new handgun. This is the RXM. This
Wait.
thing actually looks pretty.
He's shooting it with a 9mm. No, this is not gonna go through. Yeah, this is the last one. It's like he was going from high caliber to low caliber. I don't know. Cortana. Well, like I said, he did start on the high end and he's scaling it down. So he's just doing a range. He's just doing a wide range of calibers. He just started with the big boys and has gone down from there.
Pretty stinking cool. It's even got an optics cut, and I will be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 115 grain, 9mm full metal jackets. There we go.
I'd be more worried about ricochets.
That was a good hit. Let's give it a few more, shall we?
Nice grouping.
That'll do it. Let's have a look. I am having a hard time figuring out which hole.
These are the 9mm. These are the 9mm right here. That much I do know. I would wager. See, these I think are the shotgun shot. I think the 9mm might be in here somewhere. But these three definitely are. And you can see these three did not make it through.
Holes are new holes. But I would say most of our hits are somewhere in here. We have some pretty good dings right here on the side.
Yep.
I seem to be pulling to the left today. Anything from 50 BMG to 9mm, I am pulling to the left. I'm not really sure if we have any new holes. I guarantee you we don't have any new dents in the back. Looks like that front door is actually pretty thick. But again, back here, not so much. Up
Have it,
next,
Todd.
we
Wait.
have a Harbor Freight angle grinder. Look at that. Well,
That'll work. Uh-huh. Exactly, Redman. Cortanus. Oh, for God's sake.
about as good as those chicks on Instagram. My Harbor Freight angle grinder just pooped out on me.
My
That's no
God.
bueno, especially like the battery's still good. So I killed it.
Okay. This is not a great advertisement for Harbor Freight at this point. Scott is literally killing everything from this store. He's killing all the safes. He's killing the angle grinder. Yeah, no kidding.
But that's okay, because I have a backup. All right. Let's just see if we can crack open this tin can. Already got me a nifty little hole there from my 50 cal.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. No problem. I can just take this right here and I can just bend it. Whee! Just like a can of sardines.
Well, that's the problem. You can't get it in the safe even if you wanted to.
Now you can see back here, we have a nice little thing here of drywall. Ow!
Oh, God, that sounded bad.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like, the door is solid, but the back, I kind of wonder if I do kind of wonder if the, sledgehammer could basically pound its way through this, the sheet metal, the metal on the back here, because look at how thin that is. That is the extent of the metal on the back of the safe. The door has much thicker steel, like by a huge margin. Yeah, so if you just basically sledgehammered the back of this thing, oh yeah, theoretically, Corey, yes, the back is supposed to be up against the wall. Tip the thing over on its face. You know, if it's a thief trying to break into it, they're not going to care about it being light. They'll just dump the thing and then just go to town with a sledgehammer on it. You know? I would say the side might be a similar strength. And yeah, it's drywall, and I guess, like some of you guys were saying, there might be some like fire retardant fabric here as well. Or maybe it's insulation. I don't know. It could be a fire retardant. Right,
Well, it looks like you have two pretty good options when it comes to this.
I don't
if
think
you
it's
forget
asbestos.
Your code and lose your keys. One, just blast it with a Barrett M82A1 or $40 angle grinder from the exact same store. Regardless, there's solutions. Some cheaper than others. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. What did you think about these Harbor Freight specials? Let me know in the comment section down below. Personally, I'm more of a high quality gunroom guy with some gun walls, but are these something you would consider? If you did enjoy today's video, please do me a favor and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. All those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Lovely. Well, chat, this just goes to show, if Scott wants in your safe, you ain't stopping him. He's coming for you even if he has to blow out your back.